shortstop, of course, these are all going to be great options. Tim Anderson, fantastic season with the White Sox. Xander Bogaerts. David Fletcher, did not know he finished with an above 800 OPS. That's really good for him.
Forgot to change the lineup.
956 OPS, yes, unbelievable, but clearly he's not the choice. He didn't play, I don't think, that well. Corey Seager, 943. Trevor Story, Dansby,
Get out, ball.
and Trey Turner. Ooh, this is so tough. This is so incredibly tough because let's just say what it is. For strictly numbers, Trey Turner is the best, but people are going to want Tatis. People are going to want Corey Seager, and I guess you could make maybe an argument for Jose Iglesias. Not really. I think it really comes down to Corey Seager and Trey Turner, and I know Dodgers fans, you're going to think I hate you, but look at the numbers. Trey Turner, better average, better OPS, not more home runs, same amount of RBIs and more stolen bases, and I think in the field, let's go check what he is in the field. And in the field, according to outs above average, Trey Turner was better than Corey Seager, so you have to give it to Trey Turner. The Nationals may have stunk, and the Dodgers are the World Series champions. Corey Seager's your World Series MVP. Enjoy it, Dodgers fans. Please don't get mad. Enjoy what you had this year. It's phenomenal. But Trey Turner, technically, statistically, was the better shortstop this year. Trey Turner, all MLB team at shortstop. Third base. Okay, we got some interesting choices here. I didn't know
that's out.
Ryan Anderson or Alec Boehm on here. Alec Boehm, of course, was my Rookie of the Year pick. Still this year, he might be the favorite right now.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
All MLB third baseman though. Manny Machado, phenomenal year. Jose Ramirez might be the American League MVP. Anthony Rendon, fantastic. Turner, good player. I know he wasn't in my top 10 free agents, but he's old. He's going to get a short deal. That being said, phenomenal year. And Gio Urshela. Ooh, I think it really comes down to Machado and Jose Ramirez. And while Machado is phenomenal in the field, he makes some great plays and was awesome for the Padres this year. Jose Ramirez was on another level. The dude was playing video game type stuff. 292 average to 304, very close. He hit more homers, similar amount of RBIs, more stolen bases for Jose Ramirez, and a higher OPS. I also believe he might have had the highest WAR in the league. It's got to be Jose Ramirez.
He's out.
Third base for the All MLB team. He was just ridiculous. The dude was playing out of his mind.
Come on now.
Indians team that struggled to score runs. He was their one guy, keeping them forward, pushing them forward, and helping them get to the playoffs. Catcher, oh, this one pains me. Look at that first name. Look at that first name on that catcher list. It hurts. We didn't want him. Travis d'Arnaud, yeah, 919 OPS. He had a phenomenal season. We've also got Yasmani Grandal, 773 OPS week. Sean Murphy, really good year, but still not the right pick. Austin Nola, solid season. Salvador Perez, oh yeah, that's right. Salvador Perez was phenomenal. JT Realmuto and Will Smith. Oh, I mean, we know who the top 2 catchers in baseball are. JT Realmuto and Yasmani Grandal. But in the 2020 season, wow, I think it's between Perez and Will Smith. Travis d'Arnaud a little bit as well. I'm going to give it to Salvador Perez. I don't think he even played like a full season. I think he only played like maybe 40 or 50 games. And he had a 333 with 11 homers, 32 RBIs, 986 OPS. Welcome back, Salvador Perez. Everyone forgets how good of a season he had because he plays for the Royals, who are bottom feeders. But throw some respect on Salvador Perez. He's the number 3 catcher probably in baseball right now. At least top 5 at worst. And with numbers like that offensively in a lineup that's not very strong, Salvador Perez has to be your pick at catcher. Who would have thought the Royals would have anybody be on the All-MLB team? Salvador Perez did it for them. And then we move on to DH, where there's only 5 options. Michael Brantley, phenomenal player, free agent, was in my top 10 free agent video. If you haven't seen that, you know there's another player. Nelson Cruz of the Minnesota Twins, like a fine wine, only getting better with age. On the hitting side, he's the Verlander of hitters. Marcell Ozuna, crazy, absolutely crazy year. Unbelievable value the Braves got from him. Franmil Reyes, I don't feel like Franmil should really be on here. And Jesse Winker, who started off the year scalding hot. I think he had 10 homers through like the first 30 games, cooled off quite a bit the second half of the season. It's between Cruz and Marcell Ozuna, and as much as I'd love to give it to Nelson Cruz because he is the fine wine of hitters, it's got to be Marcell Ozuna. 338, 1856, and a 1067 OPS. He is also in the MVP conversation in the National League. 2 guys from the Braves, absolutely balled out. He's a free agent, so we're going to see him probably in the American League most likely. Still, though, what a year for Marcell Ozuna. He's the All-MLB DH in my eyes, and I think probably in yours too. And then the last offensive position of today's video. We've got the outfield in here. We get to choose 3 players, which is great because there's a lot of great outfielders.
Ball, that's out.
Season, and I wouldn't be able to just pick one. Now, let me just get one right off the bat. Juan Soto. It's Juan Soto, without a doubt. The best outfielder this year statistically in baseball. He missed a bunch of games due to coronavirus and the weird rules in Washington, D.C. And look at these numbers. 351 average, 13 homers, 37 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, 1185 OPS. Despite playing a short season, there is a chance he could still win the MVP in the National League. Disgusting. Absolutely crazy numbers. Now let's go through the rest of the players because everyone else is still up for a debate. Ronald Acuna Jr., 987 OPS, and despite having a just awful start to the season. Michael Conforto, as a Mets fan, that's what we've been waiting for. There's the Conforto we wanted to see. 322 average.
That's a ball.
OPS. The homers weren't there. That's probably what's going to keep him out of being my pick for the official All-MLB. I hope he wins it, but he doesn't really deserve it. Bryce Harper, really good season. Again, 962 OPS. Fantastic. Eloy Jimenez, good. Really good second year. Not All-MLB, though. Will Myers came out of nowhere, bounced back. Really good season. All-MLB, though, it's just not there. You've got Mike Trout, who's always a candidate for All-MLB. 281 average, 17 homers, 46 RBIs, and 993 OPS. Still in a down year for Mike Trout because he didn't play as good as he sometimes normally does. Just crazy to say. I think he's probably a very safe bet. Mookie Betts, second best player in Major League Baseball, 292 average, 927 OPS, phenomenal fielder, 10 stolen bases. It's looking like a good pick as well. Trent Grisham, really good year, not going to make it. Teoscar Hernandez, really good year, not going to make it. Kyle Lewis, cooled off quite a bit, not going to make it. Maybe American League Rookie of the Year, though. A.J. Pollock, surprisingly good year, and I think he really only played against lefties.
Inside, ball one.
81 OPS and 16 homers is nothing to be ashamed of. George Springer, a top 10 free agent, maybe even number 1. Go check out my video. Really good year, not the guy. And Mike Yastrzemski.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't necessarily know if he's going to make it, but Mike Yastrzemski at least deserves to be in the conversation. Giants fans, I was wrong about this guy. He played really well last year and played a good center field. He was technically, I think, one of the highest WAR guys in baseball. So I can't just throw him away like I have some of these other guys. So let's just go ahead and click Mike Trout. Clearly Mike Trout is making the list as well. And then it really comes down to Acuna, Mookie Betts, Mike Yastrzemski. Who do I pick here? Who do I pick here? I think
You have the Betts.
All
one's the count.
These other two guys have similar numbers, both really good fielders as well.
Betts.
Acuna has a higher OPS, but Mookie Betts just does something different for your team. He's a different kind of valuable. He's the second best player in baseball. His glove is just unbelievable. I got to give it to Mookie Betts. The All-MLB outfielders in my eyes this year for 2020, Juan Soto, Mike Trout, Mookie Betts. I don't know if you can really argue with that. Yes, maybe Acuna had a higher OPS, but Betts better fielder. Maybe Mike Yastrzemski. I don't know. You can't get mad at Juan Soto, Mike Trout, and Mookie Betts. You can't. There's so many other things you can complain about. These three you can't. And now on to the starting pitchers, which we have 5. Do we do relief pitchers? Oh, we do 2 for them as well. Okay, so starting pitchers, we got 5 choices. I love that. Trevor Bauer might win the NL Cy Young.
That's out.
100%. Shane Bieber, the American League Cy Young, possibly American League MVP. You are making it. I think those are 2 guarantees. Another guarantee. Yu Darvish. I'm sorry if I'm not going over every player. There's a lot of
that's
pitchers,
out.
and not everyone necessarily deserves it. Yu Darvish definitely does. Could also be the National League Cy Young. The other guy who could also be the National League Cy Young, Jacob deGrom. Another phenomenal year.
Ball, that's just out.
Years in a row. I doubt it, but there are some stats that prove that he was the best pitcher in the National League this year. Those are the guaranteed 4. Now it's to figure out who's number 5. Chris Bassett, like I said, no. Carlos Carrasco, no. Max Fried, really good year, but I don't think so. Giolito, really good year, but no. Under 1 whip, 2.16 ERA, phenomenal year. Dinelson Lamet definitely deserves to be in the conversation. Maeda, really good year. Look at that whip, .75, disgusting. Ryu, no.
Out.
No. Nolan, no.
He's
Hanson,
out.
No. Keuchel with a 1.99. Kyle Hendricks, fantastic. Zach Gallen, you know I'm a big fan of Zach Gallen. Garrett Cole, good year, but no, he's not a part of it. And Corbin Burns, very, very tempting. Let me go see how many innings Dinelson Lamet pitched, and let me also go see what Dallas Keuchel pitched. So Dinelson Lamet pitched in 69 innings. Nice. To give you perspective, that's more than Jacob deGrom pitched in 2020. So as much as Keuchel has that ERA, his FIP's a little higher, and of course he doesn't strike out nearly as many batters. Doesn't have the whip. Dinelson Lamet is going to be my 5th choice for the All-MLB starting pitchers. Who would have thought at the beginning of the year the guy coming back from major surgery would be filthy? And last but certainly not least, we have the relief pitchers. You got Nick Anderson, who wasn't great in the postseason, let's not lie, but he was so good in the regular season. I mean, .55 ERA, whip under .5, and a 14.3 K per 9. My guy Edwin Diaz, yeah, he was pretty good actually. Brad Hand, really good year. On waivers, free agent. Wild. Greg Holland, really good year. Karinchak, disgusting. Trevor Rosenthal, disgusting. Colomé, gross. Diekman, my guy, follows me on Twitter. Liam Hendricks, Jeffress, Pomeranz, Devin Williams. Oh my god, who do I pick? Who do I pick here? I think Devin Williams has to be the pick for one of them. I think he definitely has to be it. I mean, a .33 ERA, a .63 whip, and a 17.7 K per 9. You might not find a better season in history for relief pitchers. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What do you allow? Like 1 run all the time? There's one other guy that really sticks out to me. And as much as I love Diaz's K per 9 of 17.5, I'm not doing that. I know he wasn't the best. The guy above him was, and that was Nick Anderson.
Yes.
Great in the postseason, but in the regular season, 6 saves, .55 ERA, a whip under .5. What? Nick Anderson, I'm picking him for the All-MLB relief team. Yes, Liam Hendricks was close, 14 saves. All these guys were so good, but it's tough to pick Nick Anderson in those numbers. So quick second base, DJ LeMahieu. Shortstop, Trey Turner. Third base, Jose Ramirez. Catcher, Salvador Perez. DH, Marcelo Ozuna. Outfield, Juan Soto, Mike Trout, and Mookie Betts. Starting pitchers, Bieber, Darvish, Bauer, DeGrom, and Dinelson Lamet. And then...
Oh, 0-1.
The New York Mets, Steve Cohen, in his first official day of owning the New York Mets, that's today, made some big moves. He cleaned house.
1 ball, 1
Van
strike.
Wagenen, Omar Minaya, Alan Baird, and a bunch of other guys in the front office. They're gone. They're out of here, and a new era of the New York Mets has spawned. The
Ball,
Steve
that's
Cohen era
outside.
has officially begun. So we're going to cover the Steve Cohen moves with the Mets. We're going to cover Alex Cora with the Red Sox. I'm going to talk about AJ Hinch to the Tigers and Tony La Russa to the White Sox. So if you like this video and you want to help support the channel, make sure to drop a like. Great way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. Trying to hit 200K by New Year, so click that sub button, join the team. Remember to get in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about all the moves that we're talking about in today's video. Brody Van Wagenen being fired, Alex Cora coming back, AJ Hinch, Tony La Russa, whatever it is, get in the comments down below. And last but not least, make sure
That's
you drop
a
me a
ball.
follow on Twitter, Instagram, second
Ball 1,
channel,
no
and
strike.
Twitch. Links are in the description. I know I've been saying I'm going to stream the last few nights, but tonight I promise you we're streaming. I'm going to be going over my free agent predictions. Going to be working on
Fuck
it.
you.
That video comes out tomorrow. And, you know, we'll be having some fun over there as well. So if you want to chat, twitch.tv/draft.
I swear.
So, of course, we're going to start off with my favorite team.
Gone
the New York
forever.
Mets. It's the most recent news that's come out today, and that's Brody Van Wagenen, Omar Minaya. The entire front office has been gutted, has been cleaned out. Now, the Mets didn't say fired. They say these guys are now leaving the organization. But I think we can put 2 and 2 together and figure out that they've been fired. Brody Van Wagenen, BVW, his reign of New York
Inside,
Mets
ball
GM
1.
is finally over, and it was a pretty horrible one. I know at the start I said in BVW we trust. I was going to give him some credit. I thought that maybe he could help us get to the next level. Clearly that was not the case. There's a list of just trade after trade after trade after move in which you scratch your head and go, what in the world was Brody thinking as the GM? Was he really in control? I know
We
he's
got a
spending
ground
that
rule
money
double.
because of course you
2
can't spend
bases.
as much money as you'd like. But Brody Van Wagenen had consistently made bad move after bad move. Now you do have to give him credit. There have been some good moves that he's made. Guys like JD Davis, finding him was a good move, and signing Justin Wilson was pretty good. But there's also just been so many bad ones. I mean, let's just talk about it. Robinson Cano, Edwin Diaz for Jared Kelenic, Justin Dunn, Gerson Batista, a bunch of other players. I mean, Jared Kelenic looks like he's going to be a generational talent. He would have been perfect to be our center fielder for the future, but of course we traded him for an aging veteran second baseman and a closer. Yeah, I mean, like, Edwin Diaz was good this year, but still, it's never going to be worth what Jared Kelenic is probably going to do on the field for the Seattle Mariners. That guy is a special player. Hits, fields, runs. He just does everything so well. And even in terms of Justin Dunn, like, the Mets could use some starting pitching help this year. Justin Dunn would be a great guy to have at the back end of the rotation. He has some good stuff, has the potential to maybe move up as a better starter in Major League Baseball, and we got rid of him again for a veteran second baseman who has a big contract. And
Gone forever.
So that trade is always going to be what basically holds back Brody Van Wagenen. That's going to be the biggest smudge on his entire tenure as the GM of the New York Mets. You're never going to forget trading Jared Kelenic away from the Mets for Edwin as Robinson Cano. I mean, it put us in a hole with Cano's contract. Edwin Diaz, even if he is still not worth it. It was a really bad start to his career with the Mets. Then he made some other trades. He traded for Stroman, gave up Simeons with Richardson, Anthony Kay. Now, Anthony Kay I'm not worried about, but SWR looks like he's going to be really good. And, of course, Stroman might be on his way out, so we got Stroman basically for half a year and traded one of our top pitching prospects. He's gotten rid of guys like Blake Taylor for Jake Marisnick. He's gotten rid of so many minor league arms that we could have used and could have been helpful for players that were terrible. Guys like, I don't know, Billy Hamilton, Jake Marisnick. Hold on, let me find the tweet. Jacob Resnick, I'll link you on the thing. Link you in the description down below. He put out a tweet of like all the moves Brody made. Let's just go through them. The guys that they brought in and sent down. Okay, so guys that they sent down. Here we go. Gerson Batista, Bruce, Justin Dunn, Jared Kelenic, Anthony Swarzak, Adam Hill, Valerio, Bobby Wall, Ross Adolph, Scott Manea, Luis Santana, Kevin Fleury, Geraldo Catalina, Keon Broxton, Wilmer Font, Anthony Kay, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jason Vargas, Kennedy Corona, Blake Taylor, Jordan Humphreys, Tyler Batchelor, Steven Valinas, Victor Gonzalez, and Kevin Smith. And I know on paper a lot of those players don't sound like great stuff, but there's a lot of arms that could have been used in the bullpen or in the rotation that the Mets have. And of course, Jared Kelenic, I'm not going to forget it. Also, he got rid of Travis d'Arnaud too, who won a Silver Slugger this year. I mean, the list goes on and on. And the guys that we brought in, it's not great. Robinson Cano, Edwin Diaz, Keon Broxton, Cody Bohannon, J.D. Davis, Sam Haggerty, Walker Locker, Wilmer Font, Brooks Pounders, Marcus Stroman, Austin Bosser, Jake Marisnick, Billy Hamilton, Ariel Hirado, oh my god, Miguel Castro, Robinson Chirinos, Todd Frazier. So out of all the guys that we brought in, Cano was good last year, I'll give him that. Edwin Diaz was good, but again, he gave up Jared Kelly. Broxton gone, Haggerty gone, Walker Lockett gone, Wilmer Font gone, Brooks Pounders gone, Marcus Stroman gone, Marisnick gone, Hamilton gone, Chirinos gone, Frazier gone. I mean, half of these guys are no longer with the Mets. We have nothing to show for it. We didn't even make the postseason. So to say that Brodie Van Wagenen was a good GM of the Mets, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we hired an agent to be a GM for the first time ever in his career in the biggest market in all of sports New York for the New York Mets. What did we expect? I was overly optimistic. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I've been trained to be as a Mets fan.
He's in there.
Really excited at the start of the year, and then as the year goes on, you get kicked and kicked and kicked till eventually you get to a point of misery, and then they start to play well again. You get really high, and then you get really low again. But hopefully now with Steve Cohen at the helm, you got Sandy Alderson as the president. They cleared house. They got rid of all the stuff from the past regime except Luis Rojas, who I think is probably going to stay there. So yeah, Brodie Van Wagenen's out. Omar Minai's out. I was surprised about Omar. I didn't think he would leave.
Hey.
The rest of the guys, whatever, they're gone too. Sandy's taken over. We're going to get a new GM. Going to get a bunch of guys in the front office. Steve Cohen's taken over. We got money to spend. A new era for the Mets has been born, and hopefully the Steve Cohen era is just so much better than the Wilpons. I can't imagine it's much worse. I'm very
Gone
excited.
forever.
Brodie Van Wagenen, see you later, man. Now, on to the other big news that we got today. Alex Cora to the Boston Red Sox. Of course, Cora was no longer the manager in 2020. The cheating scandal with the Astros and then the cheating scandal with the Red Sox. He was involved in both. They cut ties with him. He was suspended for a year. The Red Sox got punished. They had Ron Renegade at the helm. He was horrendous. They got rid of him. And after all the information about the Red Sox cheating scandal came out, it came out that, Alex Cora really wasn't doing that much in the Red Sox cheating scandal. Now, in the Astros, he was pretty heavily involved. With the Red Sox, really wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't nearly the same with the Houston Astros. And still, at the end of the day, he was a good manager. It was suspected that he was going to manage again, possibly with the Red Sox after serving this one-year suspension. And that's exactly what happened. Chaim Bloom went out, got Alex Cora, who is one of the better managers in Major League Baseball, as we've seen with his time with the Red Sox. He won a World Series very quickly over there. He's a good manager. The players seem to like him. Wherever he goes, there seems to be success. And I think it's a really good move by the Red Sox. Renegade obviously was not the answer. And out of all the guys available on the market, I think it was down to him and Sam Fold. It makes sense that they stayed with Alex Cora, someone the players are comfortable with, someone that the players respect. Yes, he cheated, and that's always going to be a smear on his legacy. But at the end of the day, if you are the Boston Red Sox and you are a fan of them, you are very happy today getting Alex Cora back as your manager. Really good job by the Red Sox and Chaim Bloom. And I feel like that should signal the Red Sox fans and teams around the league. The Red Sox are going to be looking to spend this offseason. Now, if you look back at Alex Cora's past, of course, with the Houston Astros, George Springer, is that maybe a connection? Should they be going after him the most? No, they should be going after pitching, but there is an opening in center field for George Springer out in Boston. And they did just get rid of Mookie Betts. They need a guy on the outfield that's going to be a star. Verdugo's really good, but getting George Springer there makes that team a heck of a lot better. I'd expect them to make a really aggressive push for George Springer this offseason. Get him back with Alex Cora, and the Red Sox can have another big name in that lineup to help that team improve in 2021 after a viciously terrible 2020 season. And then the last two things that we want to talk about, and I'm going to talk about them briefly. There's not a whole lot to dive deep into. We've got the Detroit Tigers getting A.J. Hinch as their new manager, which I think is a really good move. Of course, another guy who was suspended for a year for cheating, this time with the Houston Astros. He was pretty heavily involved, and there's a few reports saying, like, oh, he didn't really know, but he had somewhat of a clue at least. That being said, he is still a very good manager. He was one of my favorite managers in Major League Baseball. I thought he was top. I thought he was elite, and I still think he is. Look at what he did with the Houston Astros, even before the cheating stuff and afterwards. He took a team that was terrible. He got them to play playoff caliber baseball. The pitching was very much improved. They made it to the World Series multiple years. They won one of them. He knows how to win. He knows how to develop players. He gets the most out of his guys. They've got a lot of young pitching prospects. Astros specialty.
Gone forever.
Their pitching,
Aaron Hernandez.
The most out of their pitchers made them into better players. There's clearly something there where A.J. Hinch gets his players to perform at their highest level. And for the Tigers, who are rebuilding, but it's starting to get a little bit better, I think it's a really good move. A.J. Hinch is the right guy. He's the right person to get there. I really like
1-2 rush. I'm gonna throw that. Just go bounce that ass. Get those.
For the Chicago White Sox. This one I'm not crazy about. I personally didn't think Rick Renteria should have been fired. You've seen my ranking of him. I think he was a fine manager. I thought he was pretty good. I thought he got the most out of those players. They loved him. He was in the clubhouse during spring training, and they loved him. The dude's having a lot of fun, kept them loose, really gelled with the young players. You bring in Tony La Russa, I don't know how it's going to work. You got Tim Anderson, who loves the bat flip, Luis Robert, Louis Bob, you got Eloy Jimenez. I mean, they're a very young, very fun team, and Tony La Russa, yes, he was progressive for the time when he was still managing, but it's been a while since he's been there. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame right now. He's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's what, like in his 70s? I don't know how he's going to really connect with these players. In the same regards, exactly. I don't know how he's going to connect with them. He might be the greatest manager to ever start with the White Sox. Maybe he gels with the players great. Maybe he loves the bat flips. Maybe he loves all chemistry and showmanship that the White Sox had. But to me, it just felt weird. You had a good thing going in there. The White Sox were not expected to make the playoffs this year. Rick Renteria got them there. Why did you get rid of him, and why are you bringing Tony La Russa in? It just feels like a backwards idea to me. It feels like Jerry Reinsdorf doing the thing that he always does, which is try to take too much control of the team. But Jerry Reinsdorf, please keep your hands off the White Sox. They were great last year. Don't screw it up for them. I don't know how I feel about this one. It wouldn't have been my choice. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, that's pretty much all the baseball news that we do cover. I know, the free agent video. It's coming tomorrow, guys. Remember, check me out on Twitch tonight. Twitch.tv/GiraffeNickMark. Links in the description. I'm going to be streaming some stuff over there.
No! He beat it.
I'm not going to...
Ugh, my
I
nuts.
don't know about you guys, but I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. What's going on, everyone? It's
One of
Welcome
them's
back
always
to
gotta be
another
ugly.
MLB. Is this a recap? Can we call
I'm
it
going
a
yard, I
recap?
guarantee it.
Because a bunch of stuff has happened the last week that I haven't
Good
talked
enough.
about. We have a new manager for the Tigers. We have a new manager for the Red Sox. Both are cheaters that are giving their jobs back. So what does that make a case for Pete Rose being reinstated? I think it should. There's no reason why AJ Hinch and Alex Cora should be allowed back in baseball. But Pete Rose,
Counts
one of the
1-0.
best hitters of all time, is not allowed in the Hall of Fame. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about a trade rumor that actually seems pretty relevant. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it's out there. John
Mookie.
to the Cubs in exchange for 3 different All-Stars. We'll talk about that in just a second. But without further ado,
1-2 rep. Throw
let's
that.
do it. So it has been reported and confirmed that the disgraced former Astros manager AJ Hinch has inked a deal with the Detroit Tigers. Say what you want about the Tigers, how they've been a bum franchise for the last 7 to 8 years, and also say what you want about AJ Hinch.
Bruh, this is the worst.
Talking about in regards to
Or,
managing and
quite
talking
frankly,
baseball. I fully expect the Tigers to not do a complete
I'm gonna get him.
180 in the next season or two, but in the next 3 to 5 years, I think that AJ Hinch is going to really do something special.
Wi-Fi's actually one of my favorites.
They're going to have Spencer Turnbull, they're going to have Casey Mize, they're going to have Turkle Screwball, I think that's his name, and then all of the other young prospects. They have Paredes at third base.
You know the thing, it's not the chocolate.
Tigers staff. I just don't know exactly when it's going to happen, and I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think that AJ Hinch should have been given a second opportunity, just like his boy Alex Cora? He goes back to the Red Sox. If you don't remember Alex Cora, he won a World Series with the Red Sox back in 2018 as they defeated Manny Machado and the LA Dodgers. He was given his job back. He was fired because of what happened down in Houston. It was kind of him, Carlos Beltran, and the rest of the Astros players coordinating a special attack against the rest of the league using trash.
Gone forever.
So AJ Hinch,
Aaron
Jeff
Hernandez.
Lunau or Jeff Lunau, I don't know
Pop
how to
the
say his
chain.
name, the former GM of
Ooh,
the Astros,
ooh.
said that there is still some dirt on the Astros, so I'm excited to see what is going to come out soon in regards to that. So AJ Hinch back in baseball. We have Alex Cora back in baseball.
That's outside.
Bye-bye. Baby. Boy.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, outside.
But no.
Back in baseball and managing the Boston Red Sox. 2 cheaters allowed back in. So what does
That's
that
ball
mean for
4.
the former
Take your
GM,
base.
Jeff? What does that mean for cheaters like Pete Rose, who didn't necessarily cheat the game like the trash can using Astros did? I think that's worse. In my opinion, knowing that which is coming is worse than betting on your team to win every single game, because that's what Pete Rose says. He never bet on his team to lose. He just said, we're going to win every single game. You just can't bet on baseball. You cannot do that. So Pete Rose has been banished. He tried to get reinstated, and unfortunately, Robert Manfred said
Nope,
no,
that's
not
inside.
going to happen. So with these new hires, it just brought up the old question of, should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame? Should guys like Barry Bonds or
Nope, that's
Roger
off the plate.
Clemens
Ball
be
2.
getting more votes, considering what's happening in the current landscape with AJ Hinch and Alex Cora. I do think that both of these moves are fantastic in regards to a baseball perspective. I think AJ Hinch is very underrated. Yes, he was thrown under the bus. Yes, he did not stop the trash can banging, but he got the Astros to a few World Series. He won one, so I do think that he is going to have a really good time down in Detroit because they had a of young prospects that are actually going to perform pretty well going forward, at least in my opinion. Don't forget the guy that they just drafted #1 overall. His name is escaping me. Spencer, I think that's his name. He's going to be legit. Spencer Torkelson, the man might be the next JD Martinez, but can actually field his position. And then Alex Cora, I think that he's going to be back on track with the rest of the Red Sox players coming back from injury. You're going to have Chris Sale back. Hopefully, you're going to have Eduardo Rodriguez. I know that he was suffering from a heart condition that was caused by COVID-19, so hopefully he comes back and he's healthy. I think the Red Sox are going to be a whole lot better in 2021. Now what we're going to do is move on to the trade rumors surrounding Giancarlo Stanton and his massive contract. He chose not to opt out, and I don't blame him because I think the landscape of free agents is going to be not very good.
On the tag, he's out.
His money, but not as much as he was hoping for because the teams and all of Major League Baseball are almost $9 billion in debt. So they're trying to cut payroll. They're trying to do everything that they can to ensure that they have a ton of money left over after this season. So if you don't remember, Jacoby Ellsbury's contract, it did not end when they released him in 2019 or maybe it was 2020. Either way, he is set to get paid $21 million by the Yankees. So they're trying to scramble and put a team together that is cost effective. So they talked about trading for Francisco Lindor and trying to trade away Giancarlo Stanton's massive contract. Who is the one team that has been involved in these rumors? The Chicago Cubs. And they would get 3 All-Stars, maybe former All-Stars, but they would get Yu Darvish. I don't know how that would happen considering he almost just won the Cy Young. Jason Hayward, who had a great season in 2020.
He beat it. Safe.
Who has not been himself the last couple years. His final season in Boston, and then his first season and his second season with Chicago. Not the best if we're talking about statistics, but he still has a chance to be 90% of Craig Kimbrell. And he would go to a team that I think really knows how to utilize their pitchers with Mariano Rivera, Aroldis Chapman, Andrew Miller, Zach Britton. It just seems like every single year the Yankees either have one dominant closer for a decade or they just pick and choose a single dominant relief pitcher. I mean, David Robinson was smoke. They got rid of him, and they got Britton, and they had Tommy Canley. Then they had a couple different guys that were just money in regards to closing games and being a relief pitcher. So what do you make?
We've been training for the ship size. This holiday, shop and ship only. FedEx.
Trade rumor, they would offload Giancarlo Stanton's contract because Jason Hayward is requiring a ton of money as well. And in return, they would get Yu Darvish, Jason Hayward, and Craig Kimbrell. This would allow the Cubs to get rid of a lot of money as well. I don't know how much overall, considering Stanton has that massive contract, but I think him and Hayward would kind of balance out. And then the Yankees would also have to take on Darvish and Kimbrell. Not really sure if it balances out 100%, but hey, that is the rumor for today. I want you all to let me know, do you think that Stanton is going to get traded? Because a lot of Yankees fans are saying, hey, home runs are cool, but we can't have a ton of right-handed strikeout kings because that's what the Yankees do. They hit well against righties, but they also strike out a ton, and in the meantime, in between, they get a home run every now and then. They want better defense, they want lefty bats, and that's exactly what you would get from Jason Hayward, and you would also get a starter to throw in with Garrett Cole and Luis Severino when he comes back, and then you would have Craig Kimbrell in the crop of Aroldis Chapman, Britton. I think Hanley is going to be out for 2021, so they're looking for arms. I don't think that Jonathan Lasagna, I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not sure if he's going to be the real deal going forward, so they're trying everything to offload contracts, get players back in return because Jacoby Ellsbury, the worst contract is still somewhat handcuffing them to a somewhat limited payroll, even though they're the Yankees. It's just the landscape of
You're on a new
COVID and Corona. Everyone is trying to save a buck. But that's going to do it for today's video.
This is
There
the
was so
plan.
much that we talked
What?
about in a short amount of
Push-ups.
time. AJ Hinch
Sit-ups.
signs a contract.
Calisthenics.
The Detroit
You
Tigers.
have to
I
build
love
your
that.
body
I
up.
don't like AJ Hinch, but
The next
his
three.
baseball
Seriously,
mind is
you have
on
to get a
point. I
little
think that
stronger.
he's going to be great for the city of Detroit. Same with Alex Cora going back
Simple
to the city
stuff.
of
No
Boston.
weights.
Yes, they're cheaters.
Just using
Yes,
your
they
own
were
body
allowed
weight.
that
Push-ups.
I need something so I can hook the bands on to something so I can do
We
this
have
with.
bands.
Yeah, I need something to hook it on with.
Because of what they did and in the game of baseball. Will Pete Rose ever be instated? I think that it's time. I think that he belongs in the Hall of Fame. I mean, you can't have Inch and Cora making millions of dollars, but Pete Rose is on the sidelines, an outsider looking in. And then last but not least, Giancarlo Stanton to the Cubs in exchange for Darvish, Hayward, and Kimbrel. Honestly, if I was the Yankees, I would do that. I know he had a home run. Talking about Stanton, I know he had a home run in 5 or 6 straight playoff games. The man has prodigious power, but he's injured a lot. He strikes out a lot, and as we saw, he didn't help you win a series. So maybe Darvish, Hayward, and Kimbrel can do that for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and remember, like I said, I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. All right, I'm never gonna say that again.
Is that championship tainted?
It's a fair question, and I think everyone's going to have to draw their own conclusion. It's a fair question, and people are going to have to draw their own conclusions. Unfortunately, we opened that door as a group, and that question may never be answered. We may never know.
They're a lot better than last year. The attention to detail is phenomenal. I was joking with somebody that their biggest free agent acquisition is Carlos Beltran.
It's Black Friday now, only at Target. This weekend only, save on TVs, electronics, kitchen appliances, and more. Friday through Sunday only. With new deals every week. It's Black Friday now at Target.
We are back, and we are just going to go ahead and pound through the rest of these finest studs. That sounded so suspect, it is not even funny, but we are going to be using these cards. They are so many damn dudes that we still got to use in such little time. We're also 18 points away from World Series, so if we
Good.
play somebody high, this could be our World Series game. I don't know. This could be titled One Game Till World Series, but regardless, we got an absolute stud playing in that third base that we're going to be debuting, and we got a stud arm that we're going to be debuting as well. Manny Machado, a.k.a. God, is going to be playing third base, and he's got a 96, he's damn near perfect, bro. Like, damn near perfect. He's prime Vanessa Hudgens right here, right now, in front of our face. 109 contact versus righties, 111 power versus righties, and he gets lefties 116 and 120. Not only that, but the flawless fielding, it just makes it insane. If his swing's good, he's got to be in the lineup, man. And there's so many guys like this that you just feel like have to be in the lineup. There's such little spots. We got him batting. We're going to have him batting, I don't know. Oh, man, it's tough. We will have him batting second. Yeah, we can put him second. We'll have Trout clean up. Put Gluteus there. Yeah, that's how we'll be living. Mickey Mantle, Manny Machado, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, Gluteus, Jimmy Fox, Babe Ruth. Yeah, this is a lineup, bro. Not only is this a lineup right now, I know I say this a lot, but I mean this. Until this could literally be the end game team right now.
Ashley Home Store's Black Friday sale starts now. Click the link to get up to
And I got all this, so I can do these. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like,
This is home.
you gotta believe. Oh well. Another horrible first round, but we're gonna go bugger. Cactus Shack, fuck you. Yeah. another horrible.
Right here, right now, what you're seeing right now, this could be the end game team, especially with Juan Soto on the bench. Maybe Mickey Mantle, maybe Willie Mays in here instead of Nick Castellanos and have this bench. But dude, tell me if I'm wrong. This could be the end game team. As long as Machado's as good as he looks, I can't see what's wrong with this team right now. I don't know who I would want to replace. And not only that, but if DeGrom is as good as he looks. Now, the important thing about him, outlier. My man's going to be throwing 102. Now, DeGrom has always looked good, but he's always been ass cheeks, okay? But this DeGrom, that outlier could make the difference. The gas that he could be throwing, especially on Legend, it's a difference maker, man. DeGrom may be the move this year. As always, we're going to have these 99 finest bullpen arms in there until they prove otherwise. They did all right in their debut. None of them gave up. Actually, Nick Anderson did give up a run. Because that guy kept bunting. He shouldn't have given it up. He was trying to get out. We don't count that. But we got the team right now. Let's try to get it done. Leave a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy this video. Subscribe if you guys have not yet. And leave a comment below. Let me know what finest players you guys debut next. Alright? Let's get into it. Let's reach World Series. Or at least get closer. Alright. Ooh. DeGrom versus DeGrom?
Ball.
He's got Soto and Machado too?
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Alright. Let's go. But we didn't hit it yesterday. Oh, boy. Well, that's a good start, Mickey. That's a real good start. We take that. We definitely take that. I wish it was Machado instead, but we take that. Let's go, Machado. All right, we'll take the walk, man. For a guy that I plan on using for a while, I'm okay with the debut not being super electric. I just want good at-bats because then his stats will look more impressive. I truly do see Machado as an endgame card. That is just... Dude, I'm telling you, on analog, I've just been different. Straight up. I've been different. And that's good base running, too. Finally, I do something good on the bases. But I'm telling you guys, I'm a different hitter now on analog. Oh, that's brutal, though. That should have been a 2-run double. That's brutal.
Ball, that's in.
There we go. Ludi getting the run in. Nice deep fly ball. Machado scores a run in his debut. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now just try to get a single. Get him in from second. This is so you guys never ask me again. The people on YouTube, people on Twitch, I'm showing you this right now. Hitting interface is still zone. Everything is the same exact thing that I use as before. I use zone. I do the same thing with PCI. Everything's a strategy. It's the input type. Instead of pressing X to swing like that, usually you press X when the pitch comes. Instead of pressing X like that, I go like that. Instead of pressing X, I put my right analog forward to swing. That's how it goes. Not X. Boom. Boom. That's how I swing. Look at that. Look at that. Babe Ruth, I was just thinking about replacing him, and he just goes to Jupiter. He goes to absolute Jupiter. He hit that to Slovakia. And he looks like a Slovakian Viking, too, so it only makes sense. Damn. It's going to be our third out. Oh, never mind. Thank the Lord. That would have sucked if that was an out. There we go. All right, we're going to have top of the order next inning. Let's go, DeGrom. Good pitch. What's DeGrom's hitting stats? 29-34. Not bad. Not bad for a pitcher. All right, let's see how our DeGrom does. That wasn't a good sign. I don't know if I should be excited, but I'm happy I got my runs at least. We got him some run support. The one thing I'll say about this dude, though, all he was throwing was 4 seams and 2 seams, so we're going to try to mix it up a little better than he was. It's going to sound weird, okay? It's going to sound really weird, but his 102 doesn't seem as fast as... like Dibble's 102, for example, or Crochet, or Chapman. His 102 seems a little slower for some reason. I'm not sure if it's because his delivery's less tricky, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's a great pitch.
That's ball 2.
Ooh.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
That was a 2 seam. That was a 2 seam. It was actually a really good hit, though. Okay.
It didn't feel like a dominant inning. We only gave up 1 run. The home run
Oh.
that he hit.
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what? Using my Old Spice moisturizer with shea butter body wash?
It was just off of a good pitch, but something feels different about this DeGrom. But it's only 1 inning. We got to get a big sample size. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I haven't lost in like a week, but I will say that there's been some crazy lineup. Oh boy, what a swing!
Whoa!
Man.
Oh, and
That's
1.
horrible
That is a beautiful
timing.
swing. Nice little gapper, cool little double on a good pitch too. Shout out to Machado for that one. What a swing! All right,
Ball, that's out.
Oh wow. Okay, little very early cheese to score him. I'll take it. I'll take it. I didn't think I was very early on that, but clearly
1 ball, 2 strikes to
showed
count.
it, so we'll take it, man.
I'm using analog now.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, the analog, it's just been treating me different. I've been going crazy since
I gotta
switched
train
to
on
this
this.
thing, man. And this guy is not going to be using DeGrom again, I don't think, after this. I think he's going to have PTSD. I wouldn't want to use DeGrom if I give up 8 runs in the first 2 innings. Okay, so we got in.
Me
We
just
got
use
DeGrom out of there. We
buttons.
got Kenley in now. We can hit Kenley too, as shown. My boy Gluty going deep as well.
Oh, 1's the count.
Just a good offensive performance so far, boys. Can't be mad at this one. Cannot be mad at this one. Oh, there was 2 strikes. That sucks. All right, let's go, babe. All right, Tatis. He could already put us in mercy territory in the 2nd inning. Good.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, Lord. All right, let's try his curveball. I haven't thrown it yet. Okay. A little shift kind of helps a little bit. Good job, Gluty. I'm not sure if the shift has helped me or hurt me more, but I'm just going to keep it on until it really, really hurts me. Oh my god, you cannot ask for anything more than that. That's the 2nd time in the games that Babe Ruth has grounded into double play against us. That is beautiful.
Finally, we get our boy.
Just a little bit more over. Just a little bit more over. There we go. It seems like Mano's by far the hitter that I get the most perfects with. He's incredible.
I mean, that's when like,
That is the
damn.
worst thing. I mean, it's not the worst thing. A strikeout or a double play is obviously worse, but God, it was a 2-0 count. I shouldn't be swinging at that. Ken Griffey, let's see if he can stay hot and get this runner home. He's just better. Ken Griffey Jr., honestly, like Juan Soto, his swing's amazing, and he's going to be an amazing card. He's going to kill people. I can't take him out. I can't take Griffey out for him. I can't take Griffey out for anybody. Not when he's hitting like that, dude. I just can't. There's no reason to. Griffey has a hella high speed. He has flawless fielding, phenomenal arm.
Oh, 1's the
I
count.
just can't do it, man. I can't take him out for nobody. Like, there's no reason for me to take him out for anybody. It doesn't matter how good anybody else is, they can go on the bench. Because, I mean, what, he's already 3 for 3 this game. He's batting like 700. He's too damn good, bro.
Yeah. That Bogarts card is so bad.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Like, they disrespected him.
Damn. Damn, Mondesi. Here we go. I'm telling you
Oh
guys.
yeah.
The 2 runs that I've given up, I want you guys to note this so when you use DeGrom, you know. I'll tell you right now, the 2 home runs that I've given up with DeGrom, I think they're the only 2 hits as well. Both 2-seamers. And that's his 5th pitch, so maybe just stay away from that. Because those are the ones that I've gotten blasted.
But Caroline Summerburst.
No. Oh my god.
Tatis.
That is one hell of a play. I thought for
Le
sure
Maestro.
in there. It just takes speed off of the there's not really a reason to use it, I don't think.
Ooh, baby.
Unless you're facing like a righty and you want to just try to come in and jam him with that slight movement, then you can do it. But against lefties, I don't think there's a reason to use it. Alright, let's get one more out. Get one more out, then get a couple runs next inning. Let's make it where we have to get the mercy. Let's get like 3 runs next inning. There we go. Alright, so let's get a... And oh my God, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, baby. Alright, let's get a couple runs. Let's get in mercy territory. Nah, I'm not gonna take him out. It's DeGrom's debut, baby. We gotta let him go. Okay, Soto, you show off.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, Mickey Mantle. Just hitting that ball hard. I told you guys, man. They get the runs. Mickey Mantle always goes
That's
up.
ball 2.
Alright, Machado's up again. Runner in scoring position this time. Wow. The fact that he got there.
That's ball 3.
Oh, that's Juan Soto. We're testing
3
that.
balls,
We're
no
testing
strike.
that, baby. Manny Machado with the frickin' bat flexibility getting that run in. Nice little RBI single. You love that. Alright, here comes Griffey up again. He's 3 for 3 already. I'm gonna do it against a lefty this time, but I feel
But I
like
looked down and then looked back up. Perfectly
Dude,
timed.
I mean, can we talk about this?
No, he got it.
I mean,
Safe.
this is beyond what I did with Trout. I mean, Griffey's doing this against lefties, doing it against righties. He's the best card I've used all year. You guys gotta, I mean, dude, what I've done with Griffey lately, it honestly doesn't even make sense. It really doesn't. I'm never taking him out, ever. Adam, he's just on another planet. That kind of sucks.
Oh, that's out.
But dude, wow. I mean, I'm speechless about Ken Griffey, bro. He's the best card in the game. I mean, the amount of runs I've been scoring every single game, it doesn't even add up. And it started since I switched to analog. You guys seen the trend? We have not lost a game since. Not only have we not lost a game, we haven't even come close.
Ball, that's out.
No, we did. We won that game 15 to 13 or 15 to 14 in 13 innings. That one was pretty wild. But besides that, okay. He's gonna have to score 2 more for him not to get mercied. We cannot let that happen, right? Right? The best output in the game. Honestly, if you want me to be completely honest with you, it's probably Mickey Mantle, Griffey, and Willie Mays. I don't know if Trout's in it anymore, bro. It feels like he's nerfed. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I'll have Trout's batting stance on Gloomy, so it's like I got him in there. There we go. Stay fair. And it stays fair. We get the mercy. We've had like 6 mercies this week. I mean, and before that, it's probably been 2 months.
JD!
I am so happy right now with how I've been hitting. Ken Griffey Jr., 4 for 4 with 2 jacks and 5 RBIs in 5 innings. Mickey Mantle with a home run. Manny Machado 2 for 3 with an RBI single, a double. He scored 3 runs. Machado was awesome. I'm going to keep him in for the rest of these debuts because he's earned his spot right now. I'm definitely going to keep him in. But let's see if we got World Series.
No.
16. We're at 898. We're 1 game away from World Series, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll take that. We got it. I could do another debut on Hall of Fame. It's unfortunate. I thought we could have had Willie Mays right there, but it's fine. So Manny Machado, he's staying in the lineup for a little bit, and man, I'm so happy with the team that we have right now. It's not even funny. Freaking Jacob deGrom had a great game. Gave up 3 runs. On Hall of Fame, that's fine. You know what I mean? And I know not to throw the 2 seam as much anymore. Next time we use him, hopefully he goes crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know what? Since this video ended a little early with a mercy, let's go over these team affinities, and I'll kind of go over with you guys who I think are some of the best. For the Diamondbacks, we got this Zach Gallen, and his pitch repertoire is actually really good. He's got this fastball, cutter, changeup, no-go curve, and sinker. A lot of people are excited to use him. this is a guy I could potentially use. This Anthony Santana card is a card that could have been really good, but his contact versus lefties is just way too low. Once you get the
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Before we get into the gameplay, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on the notification on. Leave a like on the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Also, let me know what you think about this Juan Soto card and if you're going to be
Counts 1-0
or not using them, and why you will be and why you will not be. Okay. Also, make sure you give me a follow on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel in the description below, along with my Twitter handle as well. Okay. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. All right. So our opponent for this game is going to be against Mlb. He's actually going to have the new 99 Dynasty Jacob DeGrom on the bump, who does have outlier on that fastball, so it's going to be a little bit tough. We got Prestige, Tatis, Prestige Mano, Ken Griffey, Trout, Seager, the new finest, Machado, Luke Gehrig, and Jimmy Fox. This guy has an absolute goon squad. We're going to have that Soto in our lineup. Let's see what we can do. And we have just measly Prestige 4 on the bump for us. First pitch swinging, we jam him. Easy pop up to Babe at first. That's how we love to start the game. One pitch, one out, and now he's got a second batter coming up. I forgot who his two. Oh, it was Mickey. He's got Mickey coming up for him. All right, 3-1. We're gonna try to cut her low in there. And that's ball 4. We missed a couple pitches that were barely missed, but he took them. So get that bat by him. Now Griffey's up with a runner on first and one out. We'll try to sink her low and in. See if we get him roll it. Oh, I thought we were going to catch that, but not enough hops over there by Seager. That boy could not jump. And he's going to score a run right away. So it's going to be 1-0. After we get the first pitch out, we give up a walk and then a double. We missed that pitch over the plate too much, man. That can't happen.
He's out. Out.
He's perfect on that swing. Good swing right there by him. All right, try to sink her low and away. We need a double play badly. We were going to go home with it, but I think we was going to be safe. So might as well just take the out at first. Now he's got Manny Machado up. We're going to try to jam him inside. He's going to actually pull it, but luckily it's just an easy ground over to Seager at short. We get out of the inning. We do give up 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. So, we got a 2-1 count. Let's see if he comes to it.
Acuna scoring on a single.
Nope, 3-1. Yo, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're bringing to you the new MVP.
0-1.
Ken Griffey Jr. It was 1997 year. Well, his only MVP, so 1997, where he went off for over 300. He had 56 tanks. So they dedicated a whole week to him.
Inside, ball 1.
And he's the only boss in the 10th inning program, so obviously only choice you can make. And they absolutely boosted his.
He got 2 balls, 1 strike.
So looking at his numbers, he's gonna have max power versus righty and pretty much max contact versus right. So basically, once you proceed,
2-2 the count.
Right, 125, 125. So you're not losing much by his diamond just having 124 contact. I mean, that's pretty much maxed out. Then versus lefties, that's where, you know,
Good game.
he falls off a bit. He's got 99 contact versus left and 109 power. However, once you proceed to over 100 contact with that 102, and then 1 over 110 power, 112. The only comparing him to Randy Rosarena, once you get Griffey Prestige, is that Rosarena's contact versus left is way higher, and obviously at 125, and then Griffin as well too. So you have 123 contact.
On this, you get like
Deduction from the contact between him and Rosarena.
20,000 XP.
Griffey is a lefty, so you kind of would want the better splits, the reverse splits versus lefty. However, I mean, at the end of the day, he has a beautiful swing, so you should still be able to catch it. This is an over 100 contact, still going to give you a nice, decent PCI size versus lefties. He's got 91 vision, that's the outer PCI, and then he's got 96 fielding, 94 arm, 95 reaction with 85 speed, so he beats our Rosarena in every category.
I auto flipped the diamond. I'm brain dead. Yankees.
Hopefully this year is a bit different. So we're going to be playing him in right field because we want that diamond defense all around the outfield. As we know, Mickey will end up going to gold if he moves to any of the current positions.
I have 2.
We're going to be leading him off, and that's probably where he's going to be in the lineup. He's going to be lead off. We had Corey Seager there, but Griffey is the faster runner with 85 speed. We want a quicker guy at the top of the lineup that can score on balls in the gap when he gets on base.
I didn't even know I had this stuff.
We got Griffey, Trout, Mickey, Babe, Jimmy, Cap, Chipper, and then
I need this. 50K, it's a decent thing.
So that's going to be end of the lineup, and we're going to see how Griffey does. Hopefully he goes off in his debut. The last 2 debuts, well, Rosarena had a good one. Seager should have had a really good one, but he got a little trolled, but it is what it is. Hopefully Griffey has a clean slate of the game and doesn't get trolled. We'll see what happens. But anyways, let's get into this gameplay. Before we do, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn the notification on. Leave a like on the video if you have any questions. Leave in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think about Griffey and if you're going to be using him or not, and why you will be or why you will not be. But anyways, also make sure you hit my make sure you follow me on Twitch. The link to my Twitch will be in the description below, along with my Twitter handle as well. So give me a follow on both platforms. I'd highly appreciate it if you did. All right, but enough with the chatter. Let's
I'll give you a conquest.
All right, so our opponent for today's video is going to be BC or because
That's 4. I'm not playing 4 yet.
So he's going to have Carlos, the players on Carlos Brasco. I have not faced him in ranked seasons yet. He has Joe Morgan, Chris Bryant.
I could right now guess I was saying Bieber.
Joey Votto, Chris Ease, Jose Ramirez, and I think he has Mendez as well. I don't remember who his 8-hitter is. I'd rather have Charlie Moore on the mound. So I had to do a little bit of shuffling around with my rotation because nobody was completely full in. So I put Charlie Morgan and Chris Bassett in the rotation. And first pitch swinging, he's perfect on it.
Reds.
Luckily, it's a line out right at the third baseman. Alright. So he yanks that down the line. Chipper's busy over at 30, makes the backhand play over to first.
Alright, Kenny Lofton.
2 outs on 3 pitches. And now he's got MVP Griffey coming up. And we'll try fastball middle away.
So White Sox.
Oh my goodness, he spanked that. What a freaking hit. Gotta tip your cap to him. He hit a bomb off of us. That was perfect. That wasn't a bad pitch at all. Alright, rolls that curveball over to Mr. Seager at short. Easy play. We get out of the inning with 1 run on the bomb by Ken Griffey Jr. Alright, 2-2 count.
Yeah, we're doing the White Sox.
Absolute dot. He strikes us out on Griffey's first at bat. Not a good start for us. Alright, now we got Trouty coming up. And we go Apple Taco with Mike Trout. That is on out of here. We tie the ball game 1-1. And now we got Mr. Babe Ruth coming up. Get through the hole. I don't know how I got through the hole. That's a to us, and now we'll take that walk at Babe Ruth up. That wasn't that pitch. That was ball 4, but it was a little too close to take, so we swung at it. Unfortunately, we hit it on the ground right at the shortstop. Not a bad swing on it, but he gets out the inning 1-2-3 once more. Alright, that's not where I wanted that pitch on 0-2. That was a little bit too much. Not a little bit, that's way too much in the zone. We wanted that way above the zone, but unfortunately we didn't get it there. Alright, 3-1, we'll try to split her so we can roll him over. Or we're going to walk him. First and second, nobody out. He's got Steve Pierce up. Good hit right there. See, I wish I had my normal rotation, man. It's just so frustrating that I have to use Charlie Morton. Wish I had my normal guys. And it looks like he just gets under that pitch. It's not going to carry out. It is going to score another run. Maybe even get him a third as well. There it is. Babe Ruth with the backhand pick right there. The 3-6-3 double play. We got the inning after bases loaded with nobody out. We got the inning, only 1 run allowed. That's huge. We still have a 3-2 lead. More in the bottom of the
His price is going. It's gonna keep going up.
We've been a little shady at the plate, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, 3-2, we got a batter. We got a batter right here. That's ball 4. I don't know what I'm doing at the plate right now. I'm not feeling comfortable for whatever reason. I'm not feeling too comfortable at the plate. We've got to lock in somehow. Got to try to find a way to lock in.
Yeah, let's go sell Shane Bieber.
We get that slider middle in, but we're all over it. Base hit to the 4 hole, and we score a run. It's 4-2. We get the run back. 2-run lead again. Let's keep it rolling. Thank God, what am I doing at the plate? No, 3-1 hitters count. He walks us. We got
70K.
pinch hitter coming up anyway.
So about 5 levels on like any of them.
What the fuck is... Oh my God, right now I'm hitting so awful. I just ruined a
50K.
Just ruined one. I had a pitch down the middle with chipper, and then I roll into a double play. I do not feel comfortable with the plate whatsoever right now.
John Smoltz. Okay, we're doing this.
Alright, slider up and in, gets the job done, rolls him over to second. We get 1
Wait,
out.
isn't this on?
We need to get a shutdown.
Yeah, it's on Super
Figured out
Nintendo.
hitting-wise. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel comfortable right now hitting. Alright, Griffey should be able to make
Okay,
that
so
play.
who do they got?
He does. Look at the outfield making some plays. We got 2 outs in the inning. His pitcher's coming up. Let's get out of this 1-2-3. Strike 3 on the pitcher. Good shutdown inning for my man's Billy Wagner there. And now we got, what do we got coming up? We got Wagner. Wagner's gonna get a pinch hit for. We gotta put up some runs this inning. We're bringing Larry Walker with that 125, 130.
11-5.
He gets us going. There we go. Perfect liner in the gap to start the inning off. Off that changeup right down the middle.
Ron Gidrew
We get a
is.
double out of that. We're gonna stay at 2.
Yeah, I'm going for 11-5.
Runner on second with nobody out. And
Anything
Griffey's
less
up.
than 11-5.
There it is. Griffey with the base hit finally. Okay, we're looking a little bit better this inning for sure. Griffey's 1 for 3 now. And we got Mike Trout coming up. Let's go. We get a slider rolling away and Trout is all over that pitch. That's going to be an awful time.
Alright, so we're going to buy. I think.
And we're finally starting to feel like ourselves this inning.
Okay.
There it is. That's going to be a ball down the line. That's going to be a double for sure. Looks like Steve Pierce having a little trouble out there, but we get a double. No point in pushing. And now we got Mr. Babe Ruth coming up. Let's keep it rolling. And he's on out of here. We win the ball game 7-2.
That's 5 levels.
With the base hit, a strikeout.
Boom, that's gonna get us up to stage 4.
We're gonna probably have to get into another one. Alright, so our second game for this video
Oh,
is
yeah.
against Mark
Oops.
Taylor.
Accidentally bought
We get to face another righty.
an extra one.
Trout, Griffey, Mantle, Corey Seager, Prestige Tatis, Gary,
So it's gonna get us a bit of a head start.
So he's got a great lineup, of course.
Wait a minute.
So, yeah, Prestige.
Okay, get
will
it
come out. We gotta
started.
get the
Yeah.
job done very late. We'll go back to it again, see if it turns on it or not. Makes an adjustment, He does not make an adjustment, but yet he's able to get a base hit to right field on it. Not the best of swings, but hey, he finds a hole, right? All right, try to sinker middle away. Good pitch.
So we're gonna go put him in the
Let's go,
bullpen.
baby. He's got try to change it blowing in.
Good thing, yeah. Good thing, yeah.
He's gonna absolutely squirts that into the gap. Griffey's not gonna be able to get there. He got a good jump on it, but hit way too hard. He's gonna try to go to third, but that's gonna mess him up. We get the out at second, back pick him. Alright, now he has Corey coming up. So we try to get him. We gotta try to
Okay, we're not auto flipping diamonds. Well, I don't even think we're gonna pull a diamond. But bro, I'm done with this if I don't pull a diamond. Bruh, 8. 8. These teams can use after dick slips. Welcome to the squad, Curdy.
1, 2, 3. Not a good hit. We didn't even get a hit. Go sinker along the way. How about that? Oh, we just missed it. I thought I hit the corner. Lead off blocks, not good. That's gonna be a base hit up the middle. Good swing on his end. Alright, Jimbo Fox is up. And he's late on it. Luckily, he hits it late because that was not a good pitch. He's going to be able to get the third on this. Unless Griffey's cannon gets him out. Oh, he just gets in there. A little bit less speed and he's out. Alright, you got Chipper coming up. Strike 3, or we get the strikeout. Now his pitcher's up. Alright, we got an 0-2 count. We'll try to slide him along the way so we get him early. Or slide low and then he's early on it. We get out of the inning after 2 straight hits.
It feels like 2 miles an hour.
And our cap delivers with a no PCI check bomb. Or a PCI check bomb. We tie the ball game 1-1. He can, I don't know what he does, but he just does that. I don't know why. That's gonna be a
Okay.
perfect grounder right at him.
58 innings, I could legit just start him and throw him out there.
Seager has definitely had the bad side of RNG, to say the least.
Hold up, I gotta fix my starting rotation.
Not gonna be a 2-out bomb, but it is gonna be a double because Mickey has.
So you're out of the rotation.
So we got
Receiver.
Mike Trout's coming up. Hopefully he can bring
Cole. I guess I'll keep you in. Actually, no, I might go back to Nolan.
Get up the middle.
Even though,
Never
like,
mind. But that's gonna be a base hit because Trout's got that 93 speed. We were just off the pitch. All right, first and third now with Mickey coming.
stop,
Let's go.
like, oh, such a better pitcher.
That was ball 4.
It just walks more.
Sinker middle away.
I'm gonna go Nolan right in
Or
the
down
5.
the middle.
Finishing
We're
out.
gonna hit a base hit up the middle. And now we got run on first with nobody out. And now it is 3-1 on the sinker middle end that we completely
Actually, I'm
missed.
gonna practice.
We tried a middle in and we threw it down the middle, so now it's 3-2-1. Right, just like that. Good swing on his end. Sinker up and in, let's go. Dot. We get him a little bit later side of good. That's gonna be a routine fly out, good bounce back after we give him the 2-run tank. But we did give a 2-run tank, so we have a 2-run deficit right now. Hopefully we can keep it at that. That's gone. Oh my god, sinker right down the middle. We get the K. That was a butthole pucker pitch. That should have been absolutely crushed. Go sinker low and in. Come on. That's gone. Well, it is 4-1 now. He just kept fouling pitches off, staying alive, I guess. I don't know. It's tough to pitch when you can just foul everything off. We got 4, 5, 6 coming.
Just gotta warm up the stick, bro. I didn't go.
This may be one of the more interesting plays of the season. We're in the bottom of the third, tie game. Bryce Harper gets on base there with Matt Shep. Double play. Nice simple double play. Defense got the pitchers back. Greg Emerson, good job.
And this one's brought to you by DraftKings. Kyle Higashioka is the backup catcher for the New York Yankees, but he has become Garrett Cole's personal catcher, meaning he catches Cole whenever Cole pitches, even if it's a playoff game, even if he can hit, even if he can't hit, he's catching Garrett Cole. And this is the play I want to talk about. I'm going to show it to you first, and then we'll get to it. It's a curveball. Higgy thinks it's a fastball, so he gets crossed up, but he comes down and makes the catch anyway. It's really impressive. He thinks he's getting a 99-mile-per-hour fastball, and then the ball goes down on him. He has to react just like hitters, and we see them swing and miss all the time. But let's get to the start of this. This is where this came into play. It's 4-3. The Yankees are up 1 run, but the Rays have the tying run on third base. Second base is open, runner on first base. And you have G-Man Choi up. And I'm going to do a whole video later all about this matchup, these two dudes, because G-Man Choi absolutely crushes Garrett Cole. It's one of the cooler things about baseball. It's one of the more frustrating things about baseball. So, because Cole gets dominated by Choi, he doesn't want to give him anything in the zone to hit here at all. He's going to go away from the zone. But there's a runner on third, so if he bounces a ball in the dirt, you have to worry about that runner coming home and scoring if it's a wild pitch or a pass ball. But Higgy gives him the confidence to just bounce this in the dirt to Choi, and Choi lays off, and Higgy makes a nice block. You got to trust your catcher to throw that pitch to try and get him to swing and miss. Higgy does a really good job getting over and blocking the pitch. Good job, Higgy.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Bulldogs and the Storm. Out in front of it, strike one.
Why don't we just walk this dude? It's 2-0, there's an open base, and he crushes me. So they have a little mound meeting.
The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that's off.
And he lays off for ball one. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch.
I'm going to throw first pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
There, you'll see why. But first,
And the
G-Man
2-1.
gets to smirk a little bit and like,
And it's 2
pretty
balls
cool.
and 2
Best
strikes
pitcher
now.
scared
2-2.
Everything this
Now,
guy throws is hard.
you see
That
Cole
changeup
looking
he
his
throws
hat.
is in the
his
high
hat, all the
80s to
sequences,
go along with that
signs,
good
1,
heater.
2, 3, 4,
And
5,
a
I don't
good
know what
pitch
that
there
means.
as this is
And you can
swung
see it
on
say
and missed for the
5.
first out of the
we're
ball
doing
game.
5. But the sequence doesn't get in
And
come
the
into
pitch.
play here.
Harmon
Because
Killebrew
like I
comes
said,
on with
he
one
doesn't
away
give a
as he
single
looks at a
sign. All he
ball.
does
It's
is nod
1-0.
and call. Yep, throw that first pitch curve you told me you were going to throw. I don't need to give you a sign.
Now the pitch.
So here's the first pitch curve.
Looks at his sinker
Really
there
nice
that
pitch
drops in
there
1-1.
for a strike.
Killebrew
And now
is one of the
Cole's
few
looking
true
in, and
superstar
Iggy's giving the
hitters in
signs.
the game.
And I-
You're no doubt
You
aware
got
of it,
two
but it
balls,
doesn't
one
matter
strike.
who he's facing. He's a major league
So when
threat
they
to hit
say
the ball
5,
hard somewhere
that
just
means
about
there's
every
something
time he
either
steps
outs
into the box.
+1,
Yeah,
outs
one of the best
-1.
hitters,
There's
and truly
something
blessed by the
for
gods. But I
Cole
don't think
to know
people
which
realize the
finger
amount of
actually
time
he should be paying
and
attention
effort
to.
this guy has put into honing his
Because they
craft
didn't use the
to
sequence
become
on
one
the
of the
first
great
pitch,
hitters in
because
our
Cole
sport.
just said,
At the
"I'm gonna
plate,
throw the
Frank
curve right away,"
Thomas.
and they didn't have to put down any signs. It seems like Cole
No,
forgot
foul ball.
that they're using sequence number 5, which, you know, we saw him put into his memory bank a little earlier. 5. But then he throws the first pitch. It's a nice curveball, and now he's going
Liner
to the second
toward
pitch.
right
He's
center.
looking into the signs,
That gets
and I think
down,
Cole
and he's
forgets
got
that
himself
they
a base
switched it to
hit.
5, and he reverts back to what it
And that
was
runner will
before.
go no
So he
further
throws
than
the
second
curveball.
as there are
Higgy,
2 aboard now.
I mean, if that gets by Higgy, man. I mean, the runner on third scores. The other 2 runners move up. You lose the force out. The game is now tied. It's a run-saving, lead-saving, really athletic
Into the
play
box
by
now,
Higgy.
Mickey
You don't
Mantle.
expect
Now he goes
catchers
the other
to do
way,
that.
and he
You
got a
don't
lot
expect
of
them
it
to be able to
high
do
and
that.
deep to
It's
left
funny
center
now, Higgy's
field.
like, wait, what the
But
fuck?
that'll
How did
stay
they
in the
cross
park
up?
as it's off the wall.
Hold on.
And the runner is
No, I
in
was
from
right.
second.
5. Dude.
And the
We're on
second
5.
run will score as that
Yeah,
makes
okay,
it a
5.
2-0
just
ball
another
game.
Look at it. His glove was fully open. He swan dives down. Then they go 99-mile-per-hour fastball up top, 100-mile-per-hour fastball, and he gets out of the bases loaded jam. And oh yeah, earlier in this game,
The
we're
tag,
talking about
and they got him
tag.
coming
steps
back to
into the box
third.
against Blake Snell as the 9 hitter, as the personal catcher. He sees 2 curveballs right away, and the guy says no swing. If he rings him
Into
up
the
there,
box,
I think it's a different
Rogers
at bat.
Hornsby.
They have the reliever
Line
up
to
in
the right
pen
side.
because
But a
this is
good
Snell's
play by
last
the
hitter.
first baseman
Probably
to
that's what
spear
I
this
thought at
one,
the
and
time,
that'll
because
retire
he's
the
facing
side.
the 9-hole catcher. 1-1 pitch, 2
Stepping in,
curveballs in a row. Snell
Adalberto
tries to
Mondesi.
cut
He'll lead
fastball,
things off
and
here in the
Iggy
bottom
goes
half of the
boom
first.
to tie the game. This was prior
The pitch.
to the other thing. Fucking missed that down.
Popped him
I think
up.
That's what Snell said.
Biggio
Missed that
waits
down
on it.
because he wants to go high
And he
fastball.
hauls
Snell
it
likes
in
to
for
hit
the
high
first out
fastballs.
of the
Players
inning.
are all excited. Higgy had himself a game, and so did this cameraman.
Standing
I think this is
in,
more
Mickey
impressive than
Mantle.
anything else
He'll
we've
get to
seen.
take his
Look at that
first cuts
tracking
here.
shot. Let's do it again. Look at this tracking shot.
Just able to
Super
get a
wide,
piece of that for
gets
strike
the
one.
pitcher and the batter in shot, then finds the ball in the air, gets a little closer.
Check
to
swing,
it,
but he
moves
held up in
back
time.
out to
Ball
see where it
one.
went. Cameraman.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to
This is
check swing and not
really
chase
well
that
done.
one,
And then I
puts
love
himself
this.
right back
2
in the
balls,
count.
1 strike.
And he takes
Because
ball
Iggy
2, and
is
it's
the
2 and
personal
1.
catcher for Cole.
Pitch on the way.
He daps up his boy. He loves it. This one's brought to you by DraftKings. Go to DraftKings, download the app, use promo code JOHNBOY, have some fun, make some picks. You know, have some fun. Choose the Yankees offense if it's still going, or just wait around till next year.
Soft grounder
They got
left
basketball, they got
side.
football, they got a sports book, they got everything.
Throw
Look at that.
won't be in
Promo code
time as he
JOHNBOY.
reaches it
Good
first.
shit from Higgy there.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
Ball,
As
that's
the first
outside.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
That's a ball.
And
Oh.
did he go around?
This kid's
No,
this
he
type
did
player.
not. Ball
I
2.
got you.
2 and 1 after the foul ball there.
I didn't order a pizza.
I know. But that Parker promo saved me so
Hit out
much
towards
on my
second.
insurance.
Reined in.
Out.
To Thomas. They get them
He's out.
both, and the side is retired.
You're the man, man.
You want the real
Second
deal?
in.
Like a good neighbor, stay
Quit,
farm
bitch. Quit, bitch.
Man has done
Yeah,
the
what's up,
sliding
nigga?
step. Of course he does it now when I want to show you guys. Thank you. That's what you get. Good pitch. Who is this kid? What's going on? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB 20 team build. This is going to be the full finest team build. I have every single position filled except for some relief pitchers. Unfortunately, I do not have the Nick Anderson or the Devin Williams just yet, so we're going to rock out with Drew Pomeranz and Brian.
Stop.
The rotation is completely full, so to be honest with you guys, we'll probably just rock out with those 5 guys. But the best
part about today is I made 400,000 stubs flipping the market, so I didn't have to do the team affinities. I just bought every single player. So in the next couple days, probably tomorrow, market, and MLB The Show 20 itself is crazy. But we're going up against the Minnesota Bombers. He's got the postseason Strasburg on the bump with Mickey Mantle, Walker, Sheffield, Bellinger, Tatis, his creative player Christian Yelich, and Craig Biggio. Let me know in the comment section down below before the game starts. Who is the best?
That's his number 5. If it's not a lefty, Robert didn't take it out. It's Giolito. That's great. So righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, or switch righty, lefty, righty. Okay. It's aight.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between the Bulldogs and the Coyotes. So striding forward now, Luis Robert. He will lead this one off today.
Do I not have... I'd say go... Actually, I'm gonna keep him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder.
Let's go!
Adios.
That's why you keep him in.
Yep, that's on you, buddy. Juan Soto just cost me a run. That's fantastic.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Yeah, this is not good.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ortiz is over and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, Frank Thomas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Yeah, probably would.
Chop down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Fastball.
And a big swing.
Jesus!
Big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. Mickey Mantle checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes.
I just saw it. Oh, man. I was going to say that.
And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and
Gone
deep
forever.
to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Mickey.
In now, Rogers Hornsby. And he's a bit tardy.
I checked
there on
one,
the first pitch
whatever.
fastball. It's 0-1.
Go off, I guess.
And
Ball,
that misses.
that's
1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow.
That's dropping.
Burrs on the move. He's there, but he missed it.
That's a single. It's not a single, is it? Yeah, it's a single.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I could not afford to buy him.
Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run.
I got what you please. Look at what the story
At the
is.
plate, Royce Lewis.
I missed my spot.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Lindor picks me up.
There's under it. And the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I can't use Eric Thames, who I just unlocked.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fouled off.
Yeah, it's like for everybody,
Now
Babe
the
Ruth is
0-1.
about like around 300 because he's either,
Really
for me at least,
that one
a
across
450
as the
dead,
slider misses well inside.
like 450 dead center, or a ground out or pop out.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
There's just no room at the end. All right, guys, so we are the home team in
The bouncer to the left side.
Get there.
He's got it.
Killer.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Righties or lefties, I legit can't remember. But he's got Tatis, Mantle,
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And it's fouled away.
And 121. So he's
0-1 pitch on its way.
500. I mean, again, I have
Here's a pop-up now. Killebrew is there, and the side is retired.
The first, that was a beautiful throw. Okay.
So coming to the plate, Craig Biggio. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Seager Seager, even if he caught that, I don't think he throws him out. So
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, no.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Why do I keep throwing cutters right down the middle? Note to self, do not throw.
Pulled high in the air out of the field.
Get out. Oh my.
Jackson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Real quick, and then we'll compare him to 2018. So if we take a look,
stepping into the box, Nate Pearson.
Wow,
oh yeah, Trevor's in our class.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hornsby takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Turner's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hopefully a good
sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now batting, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hot shot to third.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. And he's off to a hot start in this one.
Oh, my God.
Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Wasn't even warning track.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He reached on a single in his first try.
And, all right, well,
Hot shot on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
so GG's, man.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth.
Ball. That's
And he'll
inside.
take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move.
You got cheap, bro.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
MLB the home run 20. I'm telling you, that's the
Striding into the box, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Lays off 1-0. Reggie is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fouled away.
What am I doing? I'm trying to shut it down, and I throw fastballs right down.
And he fouls this one
Not
off.
exploded.
With his 99 speed, I'm gonna play third base drag because he could very well bunt.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trey Turner tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. Pitch is high. The throw.
Got him.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That was a perfect throw.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Every time I seem to say good pitch out loud, the ball gets hit very far. So I should probably
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
But so far, we've been able to kind of manage the damage.
The 0-2 once more.
Great pitches, man.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Beautiful. So we got Soto, Mantle, and then who's your 4th hitter? I can't remember. But we got to get 1 run.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
Get over his
Left
head.
fielder
Get over
is
his
on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I don't get that.
Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
No, I'm not. Ooh, he's getting scared. He brings in
Off the
Outside,
plate,
that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bringing someone else. Who do I have on my bench? Hold on. So I do like Corey Seager, but I don't like this matchup. I do
1
have
and 2
Tatis.
now as that one's fouled off.
You know what we're gonna do? This might be the dumbest thing ever, but I want better defense.
Pitch
I
on the
need
way.
Matchup. I'm gonna take out Seager for Tatis. I might
Nope,
lose.
that's a
And
ball.
a good take there. Close, but it's
I got
2
to
and
count
2.
2 and 2.
All right, get back to first base. Or
Fouled
do not
off.
play. Jimmy Fox, do not. Dude, that's a bronze.
Score the NFLs.
It's a bronze catcher.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is.
Die.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Come on, man.
Dotting that sinker. I can't even
Now
catch
at the
up to
plate,
him.
Nate
Bruh.
Pearson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no
that's good.
strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest hit of my life.
Line to the right
That right
side,
there is the biggest
and that'll
hit I've
get
ever
down for a 2-out single.
hit. Nolan Arenado is 4 for 4. I think.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Gonna be a tough play.
Hey,
That's
Throw
gonna be
not in
triple
time,
shot of
but
the
he's in
cycle.
there with his 3rd hit of the
Woo!
afternoon. Into the box now, Harmon
Inside ball.
Killebrew. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Ball
There's
2.
a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for
That's
ball number
inside.
3.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Oh, and he misses it. And the runner will score from second. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay home, and he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Would have been so money. All right, so we gotta make some defensive
In now, Mickey Mantle. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back.
Great victory.
Digging in once again, Rogers Hornsby. 2 hits in 2
How do you
trips
know?
for him thus far.
Dad just started a notification.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out
What
of that
time
one
does it
with just
hit?
limited.
Don't matter.
That's all that matters. Because if it.
Now in the box,
Oh shit! I'm
Carlos
not going.
Correa
I'm not going to
looking
school.
to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much
Well, we
of a
can't
fight
stay up
either,
all
Matty.
night.
Gotta
Oh,
find
one.
a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're
Cause
staring
we're
at
only
him
gonna have
or
one
swinging
day
at
off,
him.
and we're
You
gonna have to do
find a
virtual
way
probably for
to
a
make
day.
this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, actually, no, we won't. That's stupid.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball off the plate
1 and
away,
1.
a ball and a strike.
I can check.
I can throw like a 70-mile-an-hour fastball.
Hit high and deep to right
I
center.
can. You can.
Mantle's on the move,
What do you think?
and
You
he
can throw
tracks it
75.
down. Nice play for the first
At age
out.
14,
Okay.
that's insane.
It's not supposed to hit Bradenton tomorrow.
In now, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1
Supposed to hit
after
Bradenton on
grounding out in
Friday.
his only trip to the plate so
I'm
far.
going to school.
That's stupid. So we're having school.
I got a
A
notification
swing
for
and a
food.
miss as they
0 and
start him
1.
out.
You, Yahoo? I don't know. So we're having school.
Yeah. I just made a fucking bitch ass jit quit.
I just hope we didn't, man. You know?
You know the thing, the thing, you know the bruh! Not even. Oh shit. 2 pack bundle? Say less. A diamond. God darn it. Say less. If I pull a diamond, good deal. Suck my beans. I got what you need. So yes, you want gave what you please. Oh, that's the thing I was gonna say.
No matter where you put him, he's going to have that diamond defense. Okay, I'm really happy I did that. Oh, I should have back-picked him. I knew he wasn't going home. And he gets one run back. And then he puts the tying run.
Bro, I'm at 498. And mama get raped.